Hello, hello. It is Lynx here, and today I am reading Chapter 3 of A Court of Your Peers and Your Mom by Cherry Bombka on AO3. It has all the same tags and warnings and things. I don't know. Um, but I would have also done Chapter 4, except for some dumb reason, I accidentally deleted all of my chapter 3 audio, and chapter 4 is a bit longer. So this is going to be around 5-ish and a half to 6 minutes. And I can only do up to 10 minutes on Google videos. So without further ado, let's get started. Chapter 3 Izuku Figures It Out. Izuku spent a lot of time observing the world around him. He liked to people watch. He liked to learn new things to the point where some could call him obsessive, and he liked knowing. But now there were too many things Izuku didn't know. What's the name of the plastic thing on the end of his shoelace? Why is the sky blue? Why is he so bothered by the thought of Kacchan asking someone out? The unknowns were killing him. He could barely focus in class, too aware of the blonde in front of him who was still avoiding him, still not having the answers to his questions. Each class, like clockwork, ended the same. Izuku would call out to Katsuki, and Katsuki would go running into Kirishima like Izuku didn't say a word. It was maddening. It was during one of these heart-wrenching rejections that it finally occurred to Izuku. Kirishima. Kacchan was probably wanting to ask out Kirishima. It makes sense. Kirishima is the first person who has ever been able to become Kacchan's friend. His actual friend. Someone Kacchan sees as an equal. Kirishima is one of the nicest guys Izuku has ever met. Kirishima can take Kacchan's explosions thanks to his quirk. Kirishima has a nice smile and kind eyes. It was Kirishima, wasn't it? Izuku wanted answers, but wouldn't risk asking other people his questions in fear of outing Kacchan and spilling his secrets. This left Izuku with one other option. Google search. Why is my best friend avoiding me? Results. Your best friend may be ignoring you due to personal stress, a need for space, or a hidden conflict/misunderstanding. Common reasons include them being overwhelmed in life, feeling hurt by something, or shifts in priorities. It is often not personal, but rather a reflection of their own internal struggles. Well, that's a bit on the nose. Google search. How to help a best friend with a hidden conflict. Result. Helping a best friend with a hidden conflict requires creating a safe space to talk, listening without judgment, and validating their feelings without immediately offering solutions. Approach them with love and honesty, encouraging them to share when they are ready. Offer practical, low pressure support, such as helping with errands or finding resources, and avoid taking sides. He's trying, Google. Google search. How to show love. Results. Expressing love effectively involves combining actions, words, and time tailored to a partner's unique love language. Key, method, Key methods include physical touch, hugs, holding hands, acts of service, helping with chores, thoughtful gifts, quality undivided attention, and verbal affirmations, compliments, and I love you. Well, he meant love for a friend, but there should be some overlap here, right? The more he thought about it, the more he saw he was right. He's constantly grabbing Kacchan's arm, telling him how amazing he is and trying to spend more time with him. This gave Izuku pause, a spark of a thought coming to mind. Google search. How to know when love isn't just platonic. Results. Love isn't platonic when it transcends companionship into a desire for physical intimacy, romantic partnership, and deep, often exclusive emotional bonding. Key signs include feelings of jealousy or possessiveness, constant thoughts about the person, a desire for romantic milestones, and wanting to be their primary special partner. And he thinks about Kacchan all the time. He's been called possessive before, and he has not been happy about the way Kacchan has been plastered to Kirishima lately. Is that jealousy? Is he jealous? That could mean Google search. How do you know if you're gay? Results. Actually, Izuku doesn't want to know what it's going to say, at least not yet. But now, maybe he thinks he has a better understanding of why he's been acting so feral. He needs to think about this. So, Izuku's pretty sure he's gay, and he doesn't know how he feels about that. Or at the very least, he's pretty sure he has feelings for Katsuki. And he doesn't really know how he feels about that. If he really thinks about it, this shouldn't come as a huge surprise. He's been obsessed with his best friend since the day they met. He he had just always thought it was intense admiration. Now, he may have come to terms with it being something more, and Izuku doesn't know how he feels about that. Kanchan is always so confident, so unapologetically himself. He basically left the room with his entire personality already trademarked. He's so loud, but not about this. Does that mean Izuku shouldn't be loud about it either? Does Izuku even have anything to be loud about? What if he still doesn't have the right answer? It's been a few days. He did a lot of Googling. Some things seemed to fit, but not everything. Does that mean he's the problem? Is he broken? Is he wrong? He's so overwhelmed. He tried so hard to deny it. Once he figured it out, once it had a name, he could no longer deny it. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't just put a lid on it. Izuku is probably in love with his best friend, and he's absolutely terrified. He needs to move. He can't just sit here and overthink this time. And oh my god, how is he supposed to tell his mom? He needs to move. All right, that was chapter 3 of A Court of Your Peers and Your Mom by Cherry Bomka on AO3. I had so much fun reading this, but if you could tell, my voice was a little strained because I tried recording it. This is my second record of this, which is fun. But I might record chapter 4 after this or wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday for me. This is being recorded on Thursday, but this is being posted on Friday. Time is such a wonderful thing. And I have a new reason why I cannot get my iPad back to record on that. It is fitness testing week at school. Today I had the curl ups, which I hate. Yesterday I had push ups, which I also hate. And tomorrow, or well, when you're listening to this, today is the pacer test. And if you don't know what that is, just search up on YouTube Fitnessgram pacer test. It's like torture. But anyways, remember to eat, sleep, drink your water, and take your meds. And when you sleep, go to bed at a reasonable time. You guys can't clown on me because it is 5 o'clock. So, well, 5:05, which is like only just over an hour since part 1 was posted. You guys could check out my AO3. I am starting a series because I suck. And my AO3 is linked in one of my videos uh because I did one of my own fics, I guess. I don't know. But it's something. Remember, you guys should totally join my Discord. I'm actually recording while being on a Discord call. So a lovely person gets to hear this early. Lovely person in this, would you like to be featured and shouted out? I'm just waiting for a response on that because we might be having a shout out right now. Hold on. Do you want a shout out? I love existing. Isn't that so fun, guys? Existing? I'm gonna drink some water because water's important. Okay, well, I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna take it as a no, but I have one person who gets an early one. Sadly, it is not Rat. It is in fact not Rat. But remember, kids, be do and crime gay. This is being recorded right after I finished recording. But the if I didn't already say, I forget if I did, but the link to my Discord is in the bio of my profile. So feel free to join. It's very fun. We don't do much. We're like platypuses. We don't do much. Anyways, bye.